Viewer, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. The message that I received was someone is bitter or it's bitter sweet. Okay, I'm gonna give it a moment for you to be able to decipher between the two. It could be one, someone is bitter, but yet on your end, it's bittersweet. Like either you were bitter or you dealt with someone that was bitter, or it can be both. Two individuals were bitter. And on one person's end, it became bittersweet. You had to experience the bitter in order to understand what sweet is. The essence of sweet. I'm also getting that whoever moved into the bittersweet, right? The other person is bitter. Or this other person who is bitter, who are associated with other people pertaining to you, they are bitter. Like as if something was orchestrated regarding you, right? To struggle, it didn't fall through, which made a group of people who were connected even more bitter. And you redirected your energy into bittersweet. Now overpowering the bitter and making things sweet. Kind of like, when life gives you lemons, what do? You make lemonade. Okay. So with that being said, take what resonates with you, take what does not resonate with you, and what does not resonate with you, simply stash that in your safe deposit box and use it for when you need it as a tool, especially if you have deja vus and you need clarity, whether to go to the left or to the right or to move forward. Okay. Make sure that you subscribe, be a part of the success of Spiritual Guide and Light, of reaching 1,000 subscribers. And I'm thanking you now in advance. Thank you. Yeah, bittersweet, 10 of Cups. And what people don't see, that what's behind this veil here is your experience of the bitter, the experience of misery loves company. Someone said, I no longer want to be in the energy of misery. You had to come out of that curtain, right? Put your emotions all at hand. It's like someone is saying, I have nothing to hide. You know who you are. Can't no one tell you about who you are. Can't nobody tell you about why you're independent and how you got to your independence. Someone is bitter because they got left behind. They're not a part of this. Okay? Someone could be weighing out their options. Because those 10 cups could be representing people, right? Are all of the positive emotions you were able to establish during bitter moments. Okay? Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. Allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation for the viewer at this time, as above, so below. Ashe. Hopefully the cards are not too loud, and hopefully you can hear me clearly. I do not have my mic connected to this live, so bear with me, okay? Someone is making the decision to step out of being so aggressive. We fill in the blank of what that is and pertaining to your version of aggressive. Are you aggressively overthinking? Are you aggressive with the words that you choose? Are you aggressive when it comes to connections? Are you aggressive with the way you move? Okay. Devil energy definitely caught my eye. Someone aggressive is toxic. When you're in aggressive state, it is not good. Uncontrollable. Okay. That could have been the person that got left behind, right? It's something that's like, no, I worked too hard to get to this point. I can't allow this type of toxicity to be in my 10 of Cups. Okay. What is significant to the bittersweet? Or this bitter person? Yeah, the Queen of Cups here. So this is not you. For some of you, it is you, and then some of it's not. The reason why I'm saying it's not you, you're the bittersweet. You are able to really take, like, you're inside of this, okay? You're stepping outside and being able to reflect you, right? Like your own mini recording that shows you all the projections of your past, and you're able to see your growth. You're able to identify. For some of you, this is someone, like I said, that was orchestrating a struggle to prevent you from getting to that 10 of Cups. What is the situation to this bitter or bittersweet? For those of you, you enjoy listening to collective and general readings, make sure you check out the podcast. There's a lot of collective and general readings waiting for you, and the link is in the description box. Okay, situation is the Page of Pentacles. Owning your power, recognizing it. For some of you, this is literally, really going back and really seeing your own growth, right? Going into, you had to reassessing, is it me? No, it's not me, it's them. Reassessing and understanding that, no, I don't want to be in the emotion or feel miserable. But during that misery, right, those bitter seasons or those bitter years in the past, you had to taste the bitter and able to experience the sweet of understanding how to elevate when it comes to your spiritual self, when it comes to obtaining in money, okay, when it comes to people. It's all a learning experience. It's just so much information to digest. And it's like you can't tell a story all in one day, viewer, right? Some of us want to. Some of us try to when we vent, right, with connections. But you have to understand that how much information are they actually intaking, okay? And who are you giving that information to pertaining to your past? Are you literally feeding an individual whose simply plan is to stop you? And I get it. It's like, why do we have people like this in the world? It's because they were ordained to be in such a way. And it's kind of confusing. It's because it's like, when someone becomes redirected into an energy, it's because there's some type of pulling, there's some type of enlightenment, there's some type of source of love and wisdom. Okay. What is the obstacle pertaining to this bitter or bittersweet? The Four of Pentacles. Making the decision to not allow people to come in, not allowing people to have access to you. This is also keeping, now making the choice to keep what is valuable to you, mind, body, and spiritual, in mind, body, and soul, basically, right? Taking full ownership, despite of what people look at, how they look at it, right? Or how they feel. Let's pull your guidance. Fairness, right? No one can tell you who you are or what you've been through. Okay. For some of you, the orchestration was to prevent you from connecting, right, with new opportunities. That Ten of Cups. Mahat is basically the balancing. Is your heart light as a feather? Okay. What is the guidance for the viewer? Get more understanding and clarity. We have purification. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful transformation here. This is the name of the goddess that deals with purification. You can read that. And it simply says, it is time for a cleaning it's time for a cleaning detoxification of your body and mind. You see how that ties together? You choose where you are. You have free will to do that. And that's when that energy is then reconnected, redirected to your own aims and goals. So embrace that. For some of you, you're going to be like, well, how do I detox? I don't have the tools. You do. You do have the resources. You are a resource yourself to be able to purify yourself of detoxification. The first step is acknowledging and releasing, right? Okay. That is your message. Take what resonates with you. And remember, and what doesn't, put in your safe deposit box. Because this reading you can also be a medium. You fill in the blank of what medium you are. And this is your confirmation of someone in regards of how you are having some outlook, right? You needed your confirmation on how to address a situation. Maybe the person is miserable and they're bitter, and you're just really trying to get a clarity to reach in to this person. This person may come off as a jealous individual, and they're not. They just never experienced the sweetest essence. Okay. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. And that is you and I.